If you felt the earth shift slightly on the evening of July 18th, you're not alone. It wasn't an earthquake. It was Kim Seokjin, the eldest member of BTS, taking the Anaheim stage in full rock star glory and leaving 18,000 fans emotionally demolished in his wake. With nothing but a mic in hand, a blood-red sea of army bombs lighting the darkness, and an outfit that could have headlined any arena tour in the 1980s, Jin didn't just perform, he arrived. And the internet? It detonated. The show marked a pivotal stop on Jin's solo tour, but no one, and we mean no one, expected the visual and vocal transformation that unfolded on stage. Dressed in a tailored, jet black rocker jacket with studded details and a low-cut shirt underneath, Jin walked into the spotlight with the cool stillness of someone about to wreck your soul with a whisper. Then came the voice, as he launched into the performance of Another Level, a previously unreleased track fans have now dubbed Jin's rock opera moment. The arena went silent for just a second, just long enough for every phone in the building to come up, recording what would later be crowned the most rockstar fan cam in K-pop history. The lighting? Pure drama, deep shadows, red strobes, fog machines working overtime. The crowd? Unhinged. And Seokjin, he didn't smile. He didn't flinch. He commanded. The moment he hit the high note, you know the one, the vocal growl that's now looped in over 2 million TikToks, the internet exploded. The fan cam, originally uploaded by a fan in Section 114, now boasts over 14 million views and counting in under 24 hours. The title, "This is not Jin. This is a rock star." On X, formerly Twitter, hashtags like #RockstarJin, #SeokjinInLeather, and #AnotherLevelLIVE trended worldwide, with fans and casual observers alike commenting things like, "Jin looked like he walked out of a Queen documentary and into my emotional stability. I didn't know BTS's oldest could summon thunder with his throat." This isn't stage presence. This is stage possession. Even non-ARMYS started sharing the clip, with one user tweeting, "Who is this man in leather, and why does he sing like Heartbreak and Hope Got Married?" Insiders from the venue say that even the Honda Center staff, seasoned veterans of massive shows, were stunned. "I've worked concerts from Metallica to Bruno Mars," said one anonymous technician. "But that guy? Jin? That voice didn't need auto-tune, didn't need tricks. Just raw power." Fans also noticed how minimalist, yet devastatingly effective the staging was. No backup dancers, no pyro, no overproduced transitions. Just a mic, a spotlight, and Jin commanding the stage like he was born to do it. It wasn't the flashiest performance of the night, but it was the one no one could stop talking about. More than a performance, it was a transformation. The Jin many knew as the jokester, the sweet young, the worldwide handsome, with dad jokes and wobbly shoulders, had become something else entirely. Something darker, deeper, and electric. Watching Jin last night felt like watching someone set himself free, one fan shared after the concert. He's always been a star, but last night, he became a force. And maybe that's what makes it so unforgettable. Because this wasn't just about fashion or lighting or even vocals, it was about Seokjin owning who he is and showing the world that sometimes, all it takes to cause an emotional landslide is one man, one jacket, and a mic held like a weapon. The world may have come for the visuals, but it stayed for the revolution he started with his voice. Within 24 hours of the Anaheim show, Jin's solo stage became the hottest trending topic across every major platform, from X to TikTok to Weverse. Even Korean news outlets, often slow to report on individual performances, were calling it a defining moment in post-military Jin. But the spotlight wasn't just about his fashion or vocals, it was about the feeling he left behind. Fans who attended described the atmosphere as spiritually unhinged, in the best way possible. One concertgoer posted, "He looked like a fallen angel who's been through war and came back to sing about it. I'm not okay." The emotional response wasn't limited to the crowd. Even seasoned concert reviewers, people who've seen every act under the sun, noted that Jin's presence on stage had evolved into something untouchable. A senior editor from Billboard remarked, "Kim Seokjin is no longer just a member of BTS. He is a solo performer with the emotional range of a theater actor and the presence of a stadium rocker." And what did Jin himself say about it all? True to form, he kept it simple, but devastatingly sincere. Posting on Weverse the day after the show, Jin wrote, "Thank you for letting me sing the songs that sound like me." That was it. No dramatic post. No photos of the outfit. Just one sentence that left fans in emotional shambles. Army, of course, filled in the silence. Countless fan edits flooded TikTok and YouTube, with slow-motion clips of the red lighting, Jin's hair blowing back during that final chorus, and the haunting expression on his face when the music faded out. Fan theories began swirling. Was this Jin's tribute to his past self? A farewell to old fears? A preview of an upcoming solo album with a rock concept? Others simply sat in the aftermath of what they'd witnessed, tweeting things like, "How does a man go from super tuna to this? My vocal cords are suing my heart for emotional distress." This is not K-pop. This is emotional warfare. Even Jin's fellow BTS members, though not present, showed quiet support. Jungkook reportedly liked a fan's viral post of the fancam, while RM commented 3 fire emojis on a Weverse thread discussing another level. Subtle, but telling. But perhaps the most poetic reaction came from a fan who had flown 14 hours from Argentina to attend the show. After the concert, she posted a video of herself sobbing in her hotel room with the caption, "He didn't just perform. He gave me back a version of myself I didn't know I missed." And maybe that's what truly happened in Anaheim. Maybe Seokjin didn't just break the internet. Maybe he cracked something open, in himself, in the fandom, in the collective story we all share with him. Because when a man walks onto a stage dressed like heartbreak and hope, sings like thunder under a blood-red sky, and says, "Thank you for letting me sound like me," that's not just a concert. That's a memory you'll feel in your bones for years. That's the moment you realize, the man with the dad jokes and soft smile. He's also the one who could burn the whole stage down and still bow gracefully as the ashes fall, and we wouldn't have it any other way. As the lights faded in the Honda Center that night, and thousands of fans slowly filtered out, dazed and clinging to the last echoes of Jin's voice, something lingered in the air, something unspoken but undeniable. This wasn't just about a man performing his song. This was about a man owning his legacy. For years, Jin has been known for many things. Worldwide handsome, the goofy Hyung, the emotional support wall of BTS. But Anaheim showed something deeper. He is a master of reinvention, someone who has quietly collected every part of himself, the laughter, the pain, the training, the silence, and built something untouchable. The image of Jin in that rocker jacket, bathed in red light, gripping the mic stand like it was tethered to his soul, is already iconic. It's a snapshot that says, "I've survived.
I've grown.
And now I'll show you what I've been holding back." And what a reveal it was, with no album drop, no teaser photos, no media hype train, just raw performance, pure power, and artistic control. It was vintage Jin, humble, bold, completely himself, and yet it felt like meeting him again for the very first time. In a world where idols are often overpolished and underheard, Jin flipped the script. He showed that you don't need to scream to be unforgettable. Sometimes, all it takes is a whisper delivered like a thunderclap, and that's why this moment will stick. Not just because he looked incredible, although he did, or because he sang like his heart was on fire, which it was, but because he made us feel something so rare in music today. Truth, Seokjin didn't just remind us who he is, he reminded us why we love him, and if Anaheim was any sign of what's coming next, the world better brace itself. Because the quiet one with a kind smile, yet he's about to lead the loudest revolution in K-pop history.